Hey guys, watch this.
Is that born and raised, I'm an atheist. Yep, like I have never had faith in a higher power during my life.
Right?
I do not have faith in the Bible as a source. What proof do you have outside of that?
Good. The first piece of evidence, not proof, but the first piece of evidence that points me to God is order and design do not come out of chaos by chance.
Right.
Order and design point to some type of intelligent mind.
Biology student myself.
Yes.
I'm a firm believer in kind of principles of evolution.
Good.
That kind of thing.
Let me just hop quickly on though.
Yeah.
Where is the creative mechanism in evolution? Because I believe in evolution as a process, but where is the creative mechanism in evolution?
I don't think I fully understand the question, but
How do you get something from nothing in evolution?
the thing is that it didn't come from nothing. I forgot what the exact title of the experiment, but there is this idea that the primordial soup, right?
Yeah.
The oceans of a primordial Earth with
Sir, I think we can bring this one to a conclusion fairly quickly. I am convinced that before the Big Bang, there was nothing.
right.
Okay, and that's what Einstein acknowledged. And that's why Einstein tried to beat the Big Bang mathematically.
I see.
And he introduced a fudge factor to try and prove that the Big Bang was not true. Because Einstein understood, if the Big Bang is true, my pantheism, which means everything is God, is wrong. There's a creator. Because everything that has a beginning has a cause. The universe has a beginning, therefore the universe has a cause, and it's far more reasonable to believe in the beginning an intelligent mind caused it than to believe nothing caused it.
Right.
And that's philosophically unacceptable. Bang! What caused that? Nothing. That is stupidity. Rank stupidity. Everything that has a beginning has a cause. The universe has a beginning, therefore the universe has a cause. What is the best answer to the question, who caused the universe?
In that case, it would be God, right?
Yeah, God is the most reasonable explanation.
Then, what is our explanation for the beginning of God?
Great question. It is idolatry to think God has a beginning. Because the God who has revealed himself through Jesus Christ has revealed himself as eternal. So when I begin to say, well, who created God? It means I don't understand who God has revealed himself to be. Nobody created God because God does not.
And by the way, every story has a beginning, middle, end. God was outside of creation. He created everything. But obviously, it cannot have a beginning. Like, something has to be eternal to create something not eternal, you know?
Have a beginning. Remember, I didn't say everything has a cause. I said everything that has a beginning has a cause. God is eternal, so God does not have a cause. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and in that case, that's kind of my view for, well, existence itself without a creator. Because God does not have a cause,
Right?
and, well, we exist, so how is it so much more to believe that existence itself does not have a cause?
Because existence cannot come out of non-existence.
But God can.
No, God doesn't come out of anything. See, there's nothing before God that God comes out of, because God is eternal. No beginning, no end. But everything that has a beginning, like this guy and me, there's got to be a cause for him and me, because we definitely have a beginning. And we're getting a little older, so we're not going to be around a lot longer, okay? But we have a beginning, which means there's got to be a cause for this dude and for this dude. Make sense?
Of course.
Good. Well, I thank you for that, okay? All right, now quickly, let's just go through some other pieces of evidence of why we believe God exists.
Of course.
Moral absolutes. I'm convinced to the root of my being that if this guy pulls out a knife and sticks it in your body,
Right.
that is absolutely wrong, because this man is violating your value.
Of course.
Now, the only way you can have value is if someone created you. Because if nobody created you, you just happened by accident. Which means any value you have is either you gave it to yourself, or I gave it to you and some powerful people, or your culture did.
Right.
Right?
And-
But I would argue that it's still relative. The reason I'm convinced that if he sticks a knife into you, it's evil, is because you have innate value that comes from your creator. who created you for a purpose and who really loves you. Third one is moral absolutes, objective morals pointing to some type of creator. Fourth one is this: your rational mind. Does it come from the non-rational, or does it come from the rational? An atheist is someone who says, my rational mind comes from the non-rational. I can't... That doesn't make any sense. The rational comes from the rational.
And guys, every law we have now today comes from the Bible, is based on 10 commandments.
Rational does not come from the irrational, which is why, not that I've proven God, but it's evidence that it's more reasonable to say we come from God, not that we come from the non-rational.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I believe so. Define the rational and the non-rational. I don't think I understand where we come from.
All right. You have the ability, and hopefully I have the ability, to think rationally. All right? That is why, if I make a rational mistake, you're going to look me in the face and say, Cliff, that makes no sense.
Right.
That's irrational. Okay, my ability to think rationally comes from rational being. It doesn't come from this. This has no ability to rationalize. Neither does that tree.
Of course.
But you and I do. So is it more reasonable to think that our ability to reason comes from a rational being, God, or is it more reasonable to believe that our rational talent comes from the non-rational, just from matter and energy?
This is difficult for me because I just see us on different wavelengths, honestly. Like, we do believe different things. Apparently.
Yes, we believe different things.
And
You'll be next.
just for these pieces of evidence, I see these coming from not a higher power, but from necessity. From necessity.
Well, what does that mean?
Because, say, coming from my point of view, every piece of a human comes from a piece of evidence. Like, every piece of a human is part of necessity and gives someone more chance of survival. So, say our morality. I see you didn't like that. Say morality. If you were to stab me, say we're part of the same tribe,
Yeah?
ancient human.
Yeah?
If he were to stab me while we were out, say, gathering berries, he can't. The tribe has lost a member.
Yeah?
We can't have as many berries now, and he can't carry back as much food. Perhaps now, even then, my parents are going to be mad at him, and the tribe breaks apart. Like, equals less survival and less humans.
Maybe. Does rape help the human experiment continue?
No.
Yes, it does. Rape can produce babies.
Yes, but
Survival of the fittest. Why should I not steal his backpack? If survival of the fittest is true, why should I not steal his backpack?
Well, the thing is that you're part of the same tribe.
So what?
We're part of the same society. That doesn't benefit anybody. If you are of different tribes, that isn't necessarily immoral, at least in the human perspective.
No. If what you say is true, then if I want to be part of a gang, and the gang says, in order to be part of our tribe, our gang, you got to go out and murder, does that make me going out and murder good?
No,
Thank you.
because that's unnecessary murder of people in the same city, the same tribe.
No. I want to be part of a gang, which is a tribe, a family. And in order to be part of a gang, they're telling me I got to go out and murder. My desire to be part of a tribe, the tribe defining good and evil, is that really objective morality? Does that really make it good because the tribe says it's good?
No.
Thank you. Which is why you and I need to acknowledge God exists, because God's character, which is just, defines murder as being wrong. I don't care what gang or what tribe or what nation, be it Nazi Germany or whatever, says it's good. Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good. So I need to move on to another person, but I cannot thank you enough for your respectful thinking, and I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, guys, the truth is, we have nothing without God. So, obviously, we don't come from monkeys, we come from God. Accept Jesus. God bless you guys. Amen.